You are going to have enough. So I had been worrying recently about how I was going to do this next move. I'm like, God, I've already put down so much money for different things, right? And something had happened that I wasn't expecting to happen. All right. So I'm like, God, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to be able to afford this again? Like, how am I going to be able to, do the rent, the deposit, and, the cost of moving and everything else. Right. And I was sitting there worrying when I know better. All right. Because I know God will provide. And I go to cook dinner and I decide to make something that I had made, a couple days, a week prior, whatever. Wouldn't be a week. Sorry. A couple days prior. Because I still had leftover stuff to use to be able to cook for dinner. And I was like, you know what? Well, I still have most of the ingredients for this and I don't want them to go bad. I'm going to use this. Okay. And I get down to the chicken broth and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Right. Because I know the last time that I used it when I was cooking, I added extra chicken broth in there. And I'm like, okay. So it called for 2.5 cups. Y'all, I literally was able to fill 2.5 cups exactly of the chicken broth, and it had a little bit left over, not a lot, but there was still some left over. So whatever it is that you're praying for, that you're asking God for, that you're waiting for, you are going to have enough. This is your reassurance and then your confirmation. Put your faith and hope and trust in Him, right? Always take these words back to Him, verify with Him, but that is what He had put in my spirit, that you are going to have enough. And there will be some left over. You will have enough for whatever it is that you're needing to do. And I know a lot of God's people are moving right now. He's moving His people. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. You are going to have enough for your move. You are going to have enough to get into that new place. You're going to have His favor also that will get you further than money ever will. You'll have whatever it is that you need to be able to get into that new place, to pay for that new thing, whether it be a car, your move, whatever it is. So many different things that this can relate to. Those are the two that are coming to the top of my head right now. But to not worry, right? And then shortly after, I felt like God confirmed it also because He had someone send me some money. And I was so grateful and excited. And then I waited on this message, right? I didn't release it, even though I know it's something He had spoke to me. Like I said, just different things going on as of lately. And then today I started worrying again. Y'all, because some of these deposits and different things are outrageous. Some are, right? But some, it's just, getting the total, just getting it all together. I'm not going to put it all out there. I'm not trying to do that, but and I started worrying again. And then God reminded me of that moment the other night, about having enough. So pack up, walk by faith, not by sight. Do whatever it is that He's calling you to do, because for a lot of us, He is calling you to move. Don't try to stay somewhere longer than what you need to. Don't stay somewhere where, your time in that place is honestly, it's up, right? And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but God is transitioning you to something better, something bigger, something, where He's going to do greater things through you and with you in that place, like a more permanent place, a more permanent position, whatever it is. So I felt led to stop what I was doing and get on here and make sure that I release this word now and to not delay on that any longer. So do not worry. God's got you. Shalom.